This is a video of the Woodland Reserve Trail. I'm going to look up here to the south, towards the hill. That's 36th Street. This is looking down, actually up to the north. You have the pond to the west. You have a sign indicating private property, no fishing, swimming, skating. Again, walking down the trail. This is to the north. To the right of this trail is city property. To the left of this trail is the Woodland Reserve Townhome Association property. Over here to the right, you'll start to see 4 Mile Creek, which has come up considerably over the weekend due to the rain, and you'll see this area which has started to be cleared out and starting to become a gathering area and playground for lots of families, and that's I think an issue really for the city to address, whether or not they want this area to be opened up to the public or whether they are trying to discourage this area. Right now, because of all the water that's coming through here, you really can't see what the situation is with the piles of rocks in the area that the kids have been playing in. To the left of the trail, you'll see the rocked area. This used to be a really highly manicured, beautiful area, but now you see what's happened over the years is that the trail and this pile has really been vandalized by people coming in and throwing all these rocks that were here in this now vacant area. They've all ended up in the pond, and that's something that we need to take care of once we get the opportunity to address some of these problems. This was the area where in the other video we had 6 or 7 or 8 or 9 people gathering, and we actually had at that point 2 no trespassing signs here that said property Woodland Reserve, private property, property of Woodland Reserve, no trespassing. These signs were vandalized and stolen over the weekend, sadly, which is a kind of an unbelievable commentary that people would be so upset about lack of access to an area that they would take out the signs. Here's an example of where one of the signs was in the 18-inch hole that the signs were planted in. So that's the challenge we have. This actually was an area of confrontation with some residents here over the weekend. Had a dozen or so people congregating here, mostly kids with one adult. Residents came down, asked the people to leave. They refused. It turned into a confrontation, really kind of a sad situation where you had an close to 80-year-old woman trying to encourage people to leave, and them just basically saying, no, call the police if you want to, but we're not leaving. So this is part of the challenge we've got. Again, this is looking up to the north. I will walk up to the north about 1/8 of a mile up. There's an area where the city has already put some fencing to prevent people from accessing the area. So I will shoot that as a separate video. Thanks.